one, it's Bosher to kick it away. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he'll wind up about 4 yards shy of where he would have been if he'd taken a knee, as they'll start at the 21-yard line. The Chiefs' offense about set to begin this drive. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others. Where they think they have an advantage, dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
From the 21, it's 2nd and 10. To throw, it's Mahomes. Looking for Watkins, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Keanu Neal. He was looking for Watkins that time.
That's a pick, boy.
First quarter, and now he already has 2 interceptions.
Yeah, he's got to guard against being tentative from this point forward, though. He's got to still make the right reads, make the proper throws. I've seen guys in this league throw 4 interceptions in a game and win. He's got to understand, put it behind you, keep pressing forward.
Throwing to start the drive. Powell. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. The sack by Dorian O'Daniel, the linebacker from Clemson. Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on 2nd down. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. A busy first quarter. His 3rd catch of the afternoon is a first down.
I don't care who you put on him, he's going to be a handful in one-on-one throws.
Yeah, right now, you're right. They're in man-to-man. Maybe needs some safety help.
I would say that'd be a good idea. Double team him somehow. I'm going to have to make someone else beat me rather than let him shred my defense.
Back to throw. Powell. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Tyrann Mathieu, normally known for the pass coverage. This time, a sack.
53's the mic. 53. Hey, 53. Get in the weight room. Get in the weight room. Sponge. No, let it go.
Looking to throw. Powell. Under pressure again, and down he goes again.
Boom.
Frank Clark fighting his way home to get the sack. And that is the 3rd sack this offensive line has allowed this first quarter.
Man, that puts him on pace. Let me do the rudimentary math here. To be sacked 12 times in a game, I know he's not going to go for that. I wonder if it's going to reshape what they decide to do on offense in terms of play calling.
Well, I can tell you what, when he popped up, shaking his head, frustrated right now behind center. A big play, but still not enough. Leads to a 4th goal. The kick by Sanders is good. And the lead moves to 10-zip. So he gets an early chance to redeem himself, and he's able to put that one through.
And how happy is he that he's able to get that second chance so quickly after the first miss? Gets his confidence back up, and who knows, they may need him for an even bigger kick later in the game.
Come on, baby. Let's go.
The Chiefs' offense about set to begin this drive. They look to get something started. They need to. Down 10-0 early as they've got it 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. Mecole Hardman, the intended target, and that'll bring up 2nd down. His first half struggles continue. He has yet to complete a pass. Hard to believe.
It is, because I don't see anything wrong with him physically. Maybe he's a little amped up to begin with. Would have thought he would have settled down by now. I think someone's got to get in his ear, got to be a psychologist a little bit, and get him back on track.
From the 21, it's 2nd and 10. Mahomes going to throw. And this one caught by Travis Kelce. So they'll get 9 there as that sets him up better for 3rd down. So finally completes his first pass. Credit the defense, though. They've been showing him some different looks, keeping him off balance.
Yeah, I like the observation that you had there, because when you give him different looks, and you give any quarterback different looks, it takes just a little bit longer to process sometimes, and you don't throw the ball with the same confidence. You're not sure that's where you should go with the football. The defense early in this game, and now he's got his first completion. Let's see if his confidence comes back, and he's starting to get into a nice little groove.
And he's finally taken down, and it's a big game there on what will turn out to be the final play of this first quarter. So the big play has him all the way down to the 30 now for 1st and 10. Going to give this time to the tailback. And he'll get about 3 as he's brought down to the 28.
What's the old expression, 3 yards in a cloud of dust? In this case, it's dust-covered pellets. It's no longer that old grass that we used to play on and chew it up. Now we've got that artificial surface. You see the pellets go up. Still a nice play by the defense.
Now they'll run it on the toss. And he'll lose yardage. Brought down at the 32. Chalk that up as a 4-yard loss. And now it's 3rd down.
I like the strategy. Extra tight ends, extra beef. They want to run the football, but that means they probably want to run it inside. If you get strung out on the perimeter, you're in peril.
Yeah, we saw the result, negative yardage.
Hey, go going.
45.
Throwing is Mahomes.
I got one.
And that will be incomplete. You can tell they were hoping for a flag there offensively. Several on the sideline motioning. Hey, why not a penalty? Why not a penalty? What did you see?
Yeah, I think you've got a lot of officials are instructed. If there's contact coming from both sides, no flag. Let them fight it out.
And forces 4th down. So that's a 7-play drive that ultimately stalls out there at the end.
And things were a little leaky in the beginning on that drive, weren't they? But how about the front 7? As they got closer to their goal line, things stiffened a little bit, forced the field goal.
After the field goal, here's Butker to kick it away. This one fielded at the 5. And he will take this one all the way back inside the 35-yard line.
Well, whatever the relationship was between the special teams and the offense, it's gotten a heck of a lot closer after a return like that. The special teams just keep setting them up. The offense thinks they'll go out there and knock them down.
They're coming.
They go play action here on 1st down. Rolling to his right. And he lost the football.
On plays like this, when the ball comes free, it's often unusual for the team that lost it to get it back. Because this is a quarterback. The ball gets away from him. Everyone else is trying to execute what they're supposed to do on offense. They're usually looking in the other direction, downfield, or moved away from him. In this case, though, a teammate is able to come up with the ball.
Set, ready. 60 yards. Check, 56. You're trash. You're trash. Go. Hatchet. Shoot up.
Now a play fake here on 1st down. And he fires one that's intercepted. It's the Honey Badger, Tyrann Mathieu. He's got a convoy, and he might be gone. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown.
Pick, baby. Pick. All day. All day.
Now, that was a beautiful play. A pick 6. How would you punctuate something like that, partner?
What do you mean, with an exclamation mark?
Exclamation mark, a big word. What would you do with that?
Ampersand?
I like it.
Extra point right down the middle. And we are even at 10 apiece. All level now at 10 apiece as the kick's away. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And all that worked, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been, and he's simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line.
Let's go now.
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive.
Let's go.
And last time, decent field position through the pick 6.
Hey,
obviously costly.
alert 3.
But they can't afford to just bunker in now. All right, good field position means go ahead and attack on offense. Try and press the advantage a little bit. They just have to be better with the football.
Todd Gurley, wave goodbye. The 30. And he finally goes down, but not before reaching the 21. A big run there by Gurley. 54 yards on the ground. So barely time to catch our breath. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the red zone. Back to throw. Powell. That is caught inside the 5.
Come on,
and all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. Now they'll have it 1st and goal following that gain of 17. Smith for it. And he will take it in for a Falcon touchdown. Ito Smith, his first touchdown here of the new campaign. And the Falcons have taken the lead. Extra point up and good by Sanders, and that makes it a 17-10 score.
17, Chiefs 10. Matt Bosher to kick off for it.
Now after the touchdown, it's Bosher to kick it away. Fielded about a yard deep. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line.
The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
Yellow.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. They find themselves down 17-10 as they come up on 1st and 10. A first down run, not going to get them a whole lot. Maybe a yard. And it looks like just 1 yard there. So that'll bring up 2nd and 9.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9.
Let's go, D. It's going to be a long day. It's going to be a long
And he'll give it here to his running back. Fights forward for only about a yard up to the 21.
There we go, D.
Back-to-back runs, I'd say that encompassed maximum effort for minimal gain.
Minimal yardage, and now they're going to need something more than minimal on this play coming up.
All day.
Attack, attack.
Check 59, Mike. Mike is 50. Charlie. 59. Man, that's
From the gun on 3rd down, Mahomes. He's got his man. That's Hardman. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. It'll go as a gain of 10 in the Kansas City first down. Line scrimmage, the 31 down on 1st and 10.
Guys, escape situation. Let's go.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Credit that sack to Dante Fowler Jr. Great job defensively. I think he was trying to go through his progressions, find someone to get rid of the football. Before he knew it, he was on his back.
So that just brings us right back to what you said in the beginning. A great job defensively. Nowhere to go with the football. That led to the sack.
And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. Protection certainly going to need to be a bit better here on 2nd and 16. And we remind you, coming up at the half, we'll join the coach, Jonathan Coachman, standing by in Orlando. He'll have stats and scores from games in progress, as well as scores from earlier today. Sorry, we get slap happy up here sometimes. Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete.
Yellow.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
36.
Hey, Riblet.
Buzz. Mike 55.
Fight on these two.
Man, I got you. Check. 55 to Mike.
55.
Shotgun snap to Mahomes. He's going to look deep for Watkins. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
Another dangerous throw there, partner. I mean, he's already thrown 2 interceptions here in the first half. I don't know if you want to keep throwing up 50-50 balls when you've had that kind of lack of success.
Absolutely. Very well could have been a 3rd interception in half number 1. And he gets it away, a directional kick going toward the sideline. And this punt goes out of bounds, and it'll be marked inside the 40.
Let's go. Here we go.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And they're hoping to redo their efforts the last drive when they got to the end zone.
Just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
The 2nd down attempt there knocked down as it leaves the quarterback's hand, and it's incomplete. The Honey Badger, Tyrann Mathieu, there defensively to make the play.
Brings up 3rd down and 7.
They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down.
You better bring.
Oh, good footwork on the spin. He may try and run for this. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45.
Let's go.
17 yards and a 1st down for Atlanta.
Come to my world.
Throwing on 1st down.
Check.
Running over the middle by Grant. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. A well-executed 22-yard gain. And he is going to lose yardage here. Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop him with 27 seconds remaining here in the 2nd quarter. A rare misstep on that last play because the drive has been strong, but now it's 2nd and 12. They'll get him to the ground at the 20 following a pickup of 4.
Here we go.
And unless this is a quick incompletion, this is likely the last play here of this 1st half. And they'll burn the timeout with 5 seconds left. A chance to try to add 3 points before heading to the locker room. No move for the field goal unit. They're going to go here with 5 seconds left.
56. Final
shot before break. Powell.
I got him.
To the goal line, but it's incomplete. We have hit halftime. Still 2 more quarters to go. We'll take a timeout. We'll be back after this. You're watching the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. It's in the game.
Kickoff for Kansas City.
The Falcons back to receive. They've got the lead, and they'll get this football as the 2nd half gets underway. This is taken at his 4. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
To win. Let's go.
The Falcons take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Come on, set.
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking to extend that lead.
And this is where I enjoy talking about one of my favorite subjects, tendency breakers, or counters, as I also like to call them. You've done things in a certain way in the 1st half, and they've had the ability to see what you've done. They're going to make their adjustments. So guess what? You adjust yourself and try and stay ahead of the pace because you are looking for some separation in this ball game.
The adjustment to the adjustment.
Without a doubt. Show them one thing, prove them something else.
2nd and 6. He'll buy some time right. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line.
Get ready.
8 yards that time, able to take off, and the result is a 1st down. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. On the counter, it's Smith. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. It's a gain of 11, and the Falcons pick up the 1st. Off the bootleg. Powell. Looking downfield for Jones. That's caught inside the 20. It's a gain of 34.
Let's go.
So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on 1st down.
Check. Lucky.
17-yard line.
Shift. Rotate. Spell. Joker.
Operating from the gun. Powell. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
Once you get into the red zone and the safeties have less ground to cover, you better be quick with your delivery. Not much space to get a ball in there.
Yeah, when that field shrinks with those safeties, it's almost like there's a couple extra defenders out there, right?
It certainly is. They end up taking up extra space just because there's not enough space for receivers to run through. Looked at me like they adopted what my kindergarten teacher always said. If at first you don't succeed, try again. And finally, able to hold him in check. He'd been carving him up running the ball.
That's the first time I think I've seen where the coverage was good downfield and they accounted for him and stopped him for a short pickup.
Yeah, I don't think it was a big adjustment, but much more emphasis on making sure they knew who he was.
Mike 53.
Meanwhile, on 3rd down, they take a shot at the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Not only was the call spot on, How about the execution of that defense right there? Zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on third down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. Third down, you got to try and find something. There's nothing available there for him.
Now Jason Sanders for the field goal try.
A 30-yard attempt.
Sanders' kick is good. And they double him up here. That makes our score 20-10. So put another 3 on the board. All things considered, a good opening drive to begin the third quarter.
And as a defense, the way that this game is going, you're excited to see those points go on the board. Gives them a little bit of leeway to play with when they're out on the field, but they're real excited to see their offense score. Now they get to go out there and do their part.
This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he'll get it up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
Let's go!
The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Chiefs' offense about set to begin this drive. These guys had to punt last time. It has not been a very fruitful game offensively. They haven't even been red zone.
And I know that everyone's going crazy on that sideline because that drives you berserk to come off the field, not really move the ball well. As you said, not even get to the red zone, let alone, not even put points on the board. They've got to just take a deep breath, relax, try and figure out what is working.
Now they try the right side here. He's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32.
Last stop!
That's a really good job right there. Just kept stringing that play out, pushing him further and further towards the sideline. Really good fundamentals by that defense.
He was trying to put his foot in the ground and turn upfield. He just couldn't.
No, they really had a picket fence in front of him. No room to find to get upfield.
Here we go.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down.
Kill. Turn up. He's coming. Double up. He's coming. Double up. Pick the edge. Come.
Worked it from the gun, Mahomes. And this is caught by Watkins. And he will take it on in for a Chiefs touchdown. Sammy Watkins, his second touchdown on the season, as they are now just an extra point away from making this a 3-point game. Butker on for the PAT. It's up and good, and the lead's now down to 3 at 20-17.
Falcons 20, Chiefs 17.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. This will be taken in at the 1. And now nothing but green ahead of him. 30, 10, 5, touchdown, Falcons. That'll go down as a 99-yard kick return. And the Falcons push further out in front. I know a lot of special teams coaches, they just want to keep it away from him because that's what he can do.
And others have egos that their players can't keep up with. And they say, challenge him, kick it to him. The way he runs as fast as he is, I wouldn't challenge him at all. I'd do everything possible to keep it away.
He is just a blur when he gets a full head of steam, and he got a full head of steam there. Fielded about a yard deep. And he's able to get it across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down at the 21-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
The Chiefs' offense about set to begin this drive. I guess they have to feel a little gratified to at least get on the field last time, but still, to do that.
No doubt about it. I wonder now if they're going to try to increase the urgency a little bit, maybe pump up the pace, maybe go 2-minute. Who knows? We'll see what they decide to do.
No gain there on the completion, 2nd and 10.
This is more where I came from.
Get some.
Throwing on 2nd down. Mahomes. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked up by Deion Jones, the linebacker. Not that time for Watkins.
Pick, baby.
Well,
You
this
see
is a
it
defense
all
that
day.
can confuse
Pick.
even the best of quarterbacks with their zone schemes. And here you've got a linebacker that's going to stay at home and just sit down in that zone. And this one basically comes right to him.
Suddenly, it's 1st and goal after the interception. A quick change in the situation here. Looking to throw. Powell. And he's got his star receiver. It's Jones for the Falcon touchdown. Julio Jones. His second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Falcons use the short field to their advantage as they cash in for 6. Extra point up and good by Sanders. And that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line.
Come on, fellas.
The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And following the interception, just interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out and go, totally didn't affect me. Just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see. They attack him here. They stay on the ground this time. It's Williams. And he is going to lose yardage here.
Your trip ends here,
He
baby.
lost 4
Your
there,
trip
and
ends
it's
here.
3rd down.
Well, if these guys are going to chop into that deficit, they're going to have to do a much better job in the run game. Caught behind the line of scrimmage, no yardage would be found.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. And it's complete to Kelsey. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Nice play for Kansas City, picking up the first 18 yards that time. Mahomes now just 5 of 16 throwing the ball. He's got a 1st and 10. Here's Mahomes to throw. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked up by Deion Jones, the linebacker. And he will score. Touchdown, Falcons.
Touchdown. Woo, woo.
This D wanting to put it away before we even get to the 4th quarter, widening that margin a bit further.
And while they won't just empty the bench just yet, if you're a backup, start loosening up. I think you'll get a chance to play before this one is over now with that type of push.
Extra point up and good by Sanders. And the lead is now 24. So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. This will be taken in at the 1. And he'll bring it a few past the 20 to the 23-yard line.
The Chiefs take over 1st and 10.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And they gave up the pick 6. And now they'll be looking to right the ship here. Now as a quarterback, and my goodness, another interception. Picked off right around the 43. And they take over. They'll set up shop at the 46-yard line.
Here we go. 70 endings.
Check the tight end. Check the tight. Check the tight.
Off the bootleg. Powell. He's going to take a shot right away for the end zone. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Bashaud Breeland.
That's right.
They needed a break. They needed to make a play here in the 3rd quarter defensively. They did that. Now they got to go quickly and get some points on the board.
And the best part is that they made their own break. Took the ball away. Now they just look at their offense and saying, guys,
let's go.
Come on, capitalize on this one.
Throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete. After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. Now here's Mahomes. They complete it to Hill. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. Give him 15 yards on that one. Kansas City has a 1st down. Mahomes now a perfect 8 for 8 to start the 2nd half. Not bad. 1st and 10. Throwing now is Mahomes. And this is caught by Watkins. And he'll go out near midfield at the 49. That goes for a Chiefs 1st down, 14 yards.
Their 1st down, Chiefs.
Yellow. 180.
Hey, eat. Quarterback, don't get nervous.
Throwing up
You ain't doing
first down
nothing
is
today. Don't get
under
nervous.
pressure here, and down he goes. Sacked back at about the 43-yard line.
Yellow.
Work to be done here on 2nd and 16 after the sack.
check mark,
And
check
that
mark.
is going to do it
Watch it divide.
for this
Watch
third
the
quarter of
screen,
action.
watch the screen.
We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL
Yellow.
on EA Sports.
Under 180.
Protection certainly going to need to be a bit better
Come
here
on,
on
QB, come
2nd
on.
and 16.
Attack.
From the gun, it's Mahomes. Over the middle, he's got Watkins. It's a pickup of 12, and that'll set up a 3rd down.
That's what I'm talking about.
You cannot write these guys off just yet, not with a quarterback like that under center.
You mean it actually crossed your mind with him running the team that you could actually maybe write this game on?
Not yet.
Not a chance. Not with him. We've seen it too many times.
And that's
Let's
going to be
go,
good
baby.
for another
Let's go.
first down as the tackle's made at the
Yellow.
Falcons' 22-yard line.
Under 180.
Trying to collect.
Attack.
Mahomes now on first down. This pass going to be caught by Hardman. And brought down, but not
Here we
before
go.
they
Here
get
we
it
go.
inside the 10
Here
to
we
the
go.
7. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6.
You
Only
got
a
it.
yard on the
You
pickup
got it.
there.
Yellow.
2nd and goal.
180.
The 6-yard line, the line of
55.
scrimmage
Yellow.
on 2nd and goal.
Attack. Attack.
Looking to throw is Mahomes. This is caught. Watkins. Only 3 yards there on the completion. That'll lead to a 3rd and goal.
Yellow.
They've been so good on 3rd down all day long.
You
Can they
ain't doing
convert
nothing
another
today.
here on
You
3rd
ain't
and
doing
goal? They'll try to run this one in. And he is in. Touchdown, Kansas City.
He wasn't
A
ready.
great
He
play
wasn't
there. His 2nd touchdown on the season.
I don't
And
need
the
to. I don't
Chiefs
need
are
to.
able to cut into this lead.
Pick it up, guys. Pick it up.
Yellow.
Mahomes now to throw. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Darren Lee picks it. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Now after the touchdown, here's Bucker on to kick it away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And it'll be a terrific return here as he gets it down all the way inside the 30.
For a quick second there, I thought we were about to have a repeat performance of a kickoff return for a touchdown. This guy's on fire today.
A big-time gain there
Good
on the
work, boys.
keeper,
Let's go.
using his legs to
Let's
hurt
go.
him. First down.
And that was a nice, strong run by the guy they call the field general.
56. I got him.
Check nickel.
SOS.
Try and sneak it here. And no signal, but I don't think he got the surge behind center. No, he's going to be kept out of the end zone.
Mike 56.
Another shot from the one on 2nd and goal. Call it no gain on the keeper, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down. The Falcons on 3rd down. They've had their troubles just wait. And he gets in. Touchdown, Atlanta. It's their quarterback. His 3rd touchdown of the game and 4th on the year. And the Falcons push further out in front. Trying to bust out of that losing funk, and these fans have to like this. Saying, all right, fellas, this is more like it.
And I know that if this holds up after the game, they're going to give the fans a lot of credit being at home, getting the support. But you and I both know it goes deeper than that. They had to get it together in their own facility, look each other in the eye and say, okay, what's it going to take to break this losing streak? They really came together in a good week of practice.
Extra point up and good by Sanders. And they open the lead up now to 25. Now after the touchdown, it's Bosher to kick it away. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And all that work, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been had he simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line.
Yellow.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive.
Hey, watch the lane.
On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes. And nearly intercepted. That would have been a hat trick, his 3rd pick of the game. Instead, 2nd down.
Yellow.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Now they'll run it on the toss. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4.
You don't want no problems
That
with me.
2nd down play call was not to pick up the 1st down. It was to accomplish what they did to get him into a manageable 3rd down because they had the incompletion on 1st down, so they were behind the sticks, so to speak. They needed to make up some ground, and they did.
Mahomes firing complete.
Come on, baby. Let's
And the tight end is certainly a position built to move the chains because they can control space underneath. If they've got good hands, then, of course, they're a dynamic target. But one other thing is they're right in the sight lines of a quarterback on just about every play, and that makes it easier for the quarterback to pick him out and deliver.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
Time to go, night.
To throw is Mahomes. Wide open is Watkins. He's got him. The 20. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. Sammy Watkins, his 2nd touchdown of the game, his 3rd on the year. And the Chiefs are able to draw a bit closer.
Well, if you've got him in your fantasy league, you like his production, his 2nd touchdown of the game. But right now, his team is trailing. Fortunately, he's playing pretty well and trying to keep them in it.
Yeah, they might need a little more from him here.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if he found his number. Right now, he needs his defense to step up and give him a chance.
Point after, right down the middle. And that will shave one more off this lead. So still lots of work left to do, but here comes the onside kick. And this one travels out of bounds, so unsuccessful there on the onside kick try. Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 at the 45. Now it's Gurley. And he'll be brought down at the 50 after a gain of about 5.
Here we go.
The 1st down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. Another carry now for Gurley. And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line. 10 yards there and a 1st down for the Falcons. So on the heels of the run by Todd Gurley, another 1st and 10. Rush coming, and he's taken down. The Mississippi State man, Chris Jones, with a sack there. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's Falcon football as we welcome you back. And the scoreboard on their side, they're just looking to melt away these final couple of minutes and put this one in the left-hand column. They'll roll him out right. A nice job of eluding the pressure there, scrambling for 11. I thought they were going to sack him there like they did on 1st down. Great coverage, but he found a way to move with his legs.
Not only did he get some yardage back, he got a little bit extra.
Blitz coming, and down he goes.
Come on.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line flat out cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
Now they go for it on fourth, but this one is going to wind up incomplete. Dan Quinn's guys unable to come through there on fourth down. And the Chiefs defense comes up with a stop. So from the 39, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Mahomes going to throw. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And that is incomplete. Showed off the arm strength there, but to no avail. 2nd down.
This defense was definitely alert to the possibility of the deep ball, and they were more than ready for it.
They've got the lead, 4th quarter. Maybe can expect more passes like that downfield. So line of scrimmage still the 39 on 2nd and 10. Now they'll run it on the top. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It'll go as a loss of a yard, and it'll set up 3rd down. Throwing is Mahomes on 3rd. Looking for his running back, and he's got him. And this won't be enough. A good secure tackle, and they stop him a few yards shy at the 46. They'll wind up getting 8, but it's not enough. 4th down. The offense is not leaving the field. They're going to stay out and go for it on 4th and 3.
Watch 24.
Mahomes going to go on 4th down. Mahomes hit. He lost the football. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and the Falcons will take control of the football in great field position.
Let's go. Get the plan.
He's sick as the mic. All day, just like that. Just like that. Outside coming.
And this one's going to go the wrong way, losing yardage back at the 42. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up 2nd down. Well, Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feeling like they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
And as an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call, run, pass, it's all going to work.
That's called being in the zone.
So for the Falcons,